Hello and welcome to our virtual tour of our 2019 Holden Trailblazer Ltz 4x4. A little bit about us here at Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Canso. Standing at one of two of our pre-owned vehicle yards, where last month alone we delivered just over 200 vehicles, making us one of the largest pre-owned vehicle departments here in Queensland. Over the back there we've got our showroom where we actually photograph all the vehicles. You can see we've got quite a variety here at our main yard just near DFO of Cairns. Across the road there, you've got parts and services attached out the back of the brand new part of Toyota and Lexus as well. And as you make your way down towards the city, you also come across our second pre-owned vehicle yard. But throughout the video, I'll be going over the Trailblazer here in complete detail, just pointing out any blemishes that may appear at first point of sale. So what I'll do, I'll start down around the front. As you can see, it's got the nice big alloy wheels. We just want to be checking these, making sure there's no scratching or gutter rash. Checking out we've got plenty of depth in that tyre tread, so part of that roadworthy certificate, which is included in that driveway price for all of our vehicles here in Queensland. And nice and clean up and underneath those arches being a 4x4. Now, as we make our way around the front, just checking for any dents, scratches or damages. We like to be completely transparent in these videos, find any little imperfections that we can. Looks like we've already had a brush touch just on the front there. But if we find any other markings, they'll be touched up as well. As you can see, you got your proximity sensors around the front, which we'll see in action shortly. Across the bonnet, one of those little stone chips just there that are yet to be brush touched. But as we can see, no dings or dents, no major damages. A little bit of dirt, that one there, so just that one little imperfection on the bonnet there that we can have touched up for you. And around that front end, nice and clean and tidy. No damages or markings around the front there. Down the passenger side, we'll try and give a really good angle, try and get a reflection of the light, making sure there is no dents, but we'll cover each panel as we go. Checking out the passenger front. Nice and tidy again, and again plenty of depth in that tyre tread and nice and clean up and underneath those arches. So we make our way down. Side mirrors doesn't have any damages or markings. Just got that pushed in at the moment so I can make it pass. We've got them crammed in like sardines at the moment. But as we can see, nice and straight down that passenger side for you. No dents, damages or imperfections. And on that passenger rear, again nice and clean and tidy on that alloy. And plenty of depth in that tyre tread. So good to see that consistency as we're making our way around the vehicle. As we make our way around the back end here, just making sure it's nice and straight, it hasn't copped any major knocks. There's no major dents or damages along this rear bar, luggage markings or anything like that. Nice straight back end. You've got that built-in reverse camera there. We'll also see in action shortly. And you've also got proximity sensors at the rear. Beautiful, nice and straight and tidy around the back. While we're here though, we'll have a quick look in the back area here. So obviously being the 7-seater, just making sure things like this on the plastic haven't actually chipped through. They're just little grazes or little blemishes that haven't actually damaged it, and no cuts, tears or burns or anything on any of the carpet here. Now underneath you do have that parcel shelf cover tucked away. Simply gets fitted up top here if not using those 7 seats. And lift them up, just got simply a little tab there, just folds them forward. So being the LTZ, you do have the leather seating, just making sure there's no damages or imperfections. We'll check both sides for you. Beautiful, both nice and clean and tidy. You've even got a couple cup holders in those middle seats back here as well. Excellent. We'll make our way down the driver's side now. Again, just try to give a really good angle. We'll keep covering each panel on the vehicle as we go. The fourth and final wheel. Again, just making sure, good to see they're all scratch free. They've all got excellent amount of tread in the tyres, basically look like they're brand new, still got the little tabs on them, and nice and clean under the arches. Great to see. Down that driver's side, nice and straight. You got one little imperfection inside the driver's door here, probably the most common spot you'll see any markings. Obviously the most frequently used. Again, they can be brush touched, but like I said, we like to be completely transparent in these videos. Beautiful, and just giving you that reverse angle back down that driver's side as well. As we can see though, the exterior is in immaculate condition. Just those one or two little minor markings which are to be expected over time. On the windscreen, no major chips or cracks. Obviously up there, that's for your safety features. And as you make our way along the roof, make sure there's no dings, dents, hail damage. Get a nice reflection from the sun there. You can see nice glossy paint, hasn't started to fade or go powdery, which is great to see. It's going to be a little bit tricky doing this one here, but we'll try and open it up and have a look at the door cart in the back seats. Just a little bit of cleaning product in there, but just making sure there's no scratching, no major wear and tear, no scuff marks along the bottom of the door cart. Again, the leather seating, making sure it hasn't gone saggy. There's no cuts or damages. Beautiful, still very clean and tidy. Same even goes for the flooring. And up on the roof, so you've got air vents all the way through for all 3 rows. Nice and clean on the roof though. You've even got a control there for the air vents for the rear. So they can turn that up and down as they please. Beautiful. Now have a look through the driver's door. So again, most frequently used if we are going to see wear and tear or anything, or any little blemishes, it is likely to be on this door here. Very minor little markings I'm trying to point out. Like I said, we like to be completely transparent. Again, these type of things haven't split through the plastic at all. They're just little surface markings that you can see. Beautiful. Driver's footwell, still in excellent condition. Now being the LTZ, you've got all electric moving seats here, all working smoothly. And that driver's seat also in excellent condition. Now I'll jump in and start it up for you. Now you do have a full set of keys, which is great to see. So turn her over. Beautiful, just that diesel motor ticking away nicely. Right hand side on the door there. So I'm just going to turn down the air conditioning fan. You've got all your electric windows, central locking, all your headlights here. This is just how the Holden do their layout with the automatic lights and everything down there. Up top here, your right hand side, you've got your cruise control, your adaptive cruiser as well. You do have your indicators and your little menu button to have a bit of a flick through on the display screen here, depending on what you want to view, how you want those features all set up. You can have a bit of play with that as you please. But as we can see, it's done 45,218 kilometers, and we'll check that authenticity shortly with the service book. On the left hand side, obviously all your wipers still, and all your controls for your Bluetooth hands-free once that's all connected through the head unit here. So you've got a nice large touchscreen display up here. You also do have your built-in sat nav. As you can see, that one's working, but it's also where that nice large reverse camera shows up. Great vision out the back. Obviously that beeping's that proximity sensor's picking up. So it does actually show up in the screen. We can see the front and the rear both working there as we're packed in nice and tightly, parked on the yard. As you make your way down, you've got all your controls here. I'll pop it back in park. So I've got all your controls for your air conditioning, and then as you get further down, you've got a few more of your safety features like your lane departure, traction control, hazards, even your proximities. And even down here, your rear AC and your seat warmers there as well. Not necessarily needed in Cairns, but as we can see, automatic and your four-wheel drive controls. And up front, she's just as clean and tidy as the rest of the vehicle's been. No markings or damages, no imperfections. The dash hasn't gone faded, cracked or sticky or anything like that. We'll have a look in here. So we've got all the books in there, owner's manual and everything. We'll have a bit of a flick for the service one, the main one people do want to know about. So I'll make our way to the beginning for you. So it had its initial complimentary check done, then had its servicing done at 16,000, again at 30,000, and then last one done at 45,000 by us. So all three services up to date. Next one's not due till about 57,000, so giving you plenty of time. Last but not least though, we'll have a look underneath the bonnet while she's still running for you. It's actually located just underneath here, so you got your fuel and then your bonnet. Beautiful. As we have a look underneath, just making sure there's no red dust or rust build up. Nice and clean and tidy. As we listen to it run though, no major knocks, rattles or squeals. Just that lovely diesel motor ticking over beautifully. That was our virtual tour of our 2019 Holden Trailblazer Ltz. I hope you enjoyed and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.